What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here again, back on Twitch. Let's go ahead and get into it. You know how we do things here. The games keep rocking, the games keep rolling. One game down here, week number 6 is here, and it's going to be an interesting ball game here tonight to close out the games over in here. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a blessed rest of your day so far. We're just getting started here Tuesday night. Can't be mad at it. And it'll be Anchorage and Huntington Beach to close out the day of games. Gonna be interesting to see how this one goes down. Two teams looking to bounce back. Huntington Beach on a 2-game losing streak. Anchorage, they had a victory but lost it on the 2-point conversion. Interesting play there. They had the perfect play. They just fumbled the football. Brian Eshelman there for Tacoma recovered it, and just a crazy game. So make sure you watch out for that if you haven't already. It is on YouTube, all the good stuff. And I think I have everything ready to go on this side. It's been a while since we've been here. We're going to go ahead and get this game rocking and get this game rolling, and we'll see how this one turns out here. Best of luck to both of these teams. And I have everything rolling here. Looks like it's going to be starting it off with Huntington Beach getting the football. We'll go ahead and flip over to it. Give me 1 second. And we are underway. Let's go ahead and get it going. It's going to be sent to the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tyler Deathridge doing his thing, ready to get it popping. The defensive Anchorage coming on to start off the football. The offensive Huntington Beach said they're ready to get some points on the board. We'll see what happens. The black pants with the blue socks kind of go crazy, is what the big homie Sean Justice said in the chat. They're going to throw it short, and Preston Dotson's going to line him up and sit him down for a gain of nothing. Sean Justice there talking to the coach on the sideline. Said he's ready to make an impact today. 2nd and 10 coming. Shotgun set here. Going to be passing this one again. Looking for a man. Going to go middle of the field and caught. First down, cuts up, and there goes Carlton Banks past the 45-yard line. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. A gain of 23. Sets up the Voyagers for success. I do like those blue socks, though. You are right about that. Mr. Eshelman coming up in here. What's happening, big homie? Almost got Barbaro offsides, but it's going to be another pass play to the right side. And what a pass there. Going to be completed. 2nd and 1 coming up. Going to be a delayed fake here. Throws left side and going to be almost picked off. There by number 21, Wardell Mims coming through with it. 3rd and 1 coming up. We'll see how this one goes through. Had an interception last week. It's going to be 3rd and 1 handoff. There goes off a first down play. Tackled down there by Thomas Noble. Not enough to stop them. They're going to be picking up the first down with that play. Having the most bipolar rookie year ever. Yeah, he's having a few of those rookie lulls right there, but one cornerback on the other side of the field named named Jason Breeze Jr. had a similar set in his first year, as you see Preston Dotson knocking that one out of the tight end's hands. So not all is lost for him. He has all the ability. I think he's going to be very great in this league all the way around, but still have the rest of the season to turn up. as he's at the top of the screen there, waiting for his opponent, looking for a man. They're going to go left side and caught, turn it up, and rumbling forward for the first down play is off, tackled by Bryce Walker, and there's going to be another first down play coming up here for Huntington Beach. Taking a handoff here, gonna go short. Preston's walking him down and taking him down after a gain of 4. It's gonna be 2nd and 6 coming up here. Preston switching up the undershirt for this ball game. Almost got a man offsides, not to be. Gonna be another handoff, gonna push forward, and Preston's right there, but he's gonna run through the tackle of Preston to make it 3rd and inches. That's his 3rd of the game already. The rangy safety everywhere. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man, middle of the field, and almost picked off again. And that is Mr. DeMarcus Freeman there. Couldn't hang on to it. So that's 2 dropped interception opportunities there for Anchorage. They'll make it 4th and inches. What will Huntington Beach do from here, though? They're going to keep their offense on. High formation. And they're going to hand it off up the middle. And it's going to be another first down coming up there from the 3-year man. Making it happen, and the drive continues here for the Voyagers. Beautiful blocking up front. And that's going to be a false start there, so back them up a little bit. 1st and 15 coming up. Passing it here, looking for a man. Gonna go left side and caught, turn it up. Gonna get about 8 on that play. Actually, more than that. Gonna be 13 on that play because they had the 1st and 15. Second and 2, handoff, bouncing outside, and gonna be stopped and broken tackle, and he's gonna push it up in there. Wolf Jacobson, the cheat code does it again. Turn from a 3rd and 1 situation to 6 points on the board here for the Voyagers here tonight. And what a great effort there by a back that's been doing it for quite some time. Kick is going to be up and kick will be good. Anchorage coming back onto the, coming onto the field for the first time. Looking to knot it back up. That's going to be a kneel down for a touchback. And here comes Smoke Rivers. Have himself a bit of an up and down campaign. He's looking to turn it up here tonight. Here comes this offense. Sean Justice there at the top of the formation. They're going to give it straight to the big homie, Davin Brewer, who's looking to make up from how that last game ended. He's going to pick up 7. Second and 3 coming up, passing it here, looking left side and gonna be caught. And Justice hangs on to it as they pass the 40. And that's gonna make it a gain of 11 here for number 0. Handoff here again, and there goes Brewer. Breaks one tackle past the 45. And there's going to be 2nd and 4 coming. Second and 4 coming up here. They're going to keep it on the ground, cutting up, trying to push through, and he's going to pick up the first, but there is a flag at the end of that play. That should back him up a little bit. We'll see where they mark him. It's at the 43, so it's going to be back to a 2nd and 10 situation. Mr. Ryan, what's happening? Steps up in the pocket. It goes deep left side, and it's a wide open Sean Justice. Extra point away from tying it up, and Smoke says he's going to line him up deep. And I don't know who that cornerback that was guarding him was, but he got torched. There was at least a solid 15 yards of separation. Kick is going to be up, and the kick will be good. Homie Wolf Gold in the chat says them speed and release upgrades finally paying off. I was like, keep on doing that, you could get there. And that's a great start to his game. We're only in the first quarter, 4 minutes left. And we'll see what the big home in Huntington Beach, Tyler Deathwish, could do from here. Kicking this one away. Gonna send it to the back of the end zone, kneel down. And it's gonna be Tyler Deathwish coming back onto the field. Led a pretty long drive, had some good passes. Had a couple of passes that were a little suspect too, so we'll see what happens here. Going to be stretching this right side, and there goes off again, cutting past the 30, and he'll pick up 7 on the ground. Handoff here, pushing forward. We're going to get past the 40. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Wolf Jacobson trying to add on some more yards so far in the day. The run game is working so far. Four people in the giveaway. What's happening? Going to be another handoff, finding a little bit of a crease past midfield. Almost past the first down mark, and Wolf Jacobson is looking deadly so far here tonight. Anchorage struggling to bring the veteran down. Caleb Howard there in the backfield now, spelling the halfback. First down, easy money. Preston once again right there in the pocket to bring him down, but he's going to be 1st and 10. Going to be a handoff here, pushing forward, and once again Preston there in the back to make a play, a gain of 1. They said they're going to give it to Thomas Noble. I think they split a tackle there. 1.5 minutes left in the first quarter, tie ball game. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man. Gonna go left side with it. Preston, another tackle. Got beat on that coverage there, but made sure this forcing a third down here. And that's so far 5 tackles, potentially 6 on the day. I think it was over 20. Gonna be another handoff and another first down. We're gonna push forward. Preston wasn't on that tackle there, but another big hole forced by this old lineman is gonna set up 1st and 10, and that should take us to the end of the first quarter. Preston's gotten close to that record a good amount of times, but I think the people that are leading it is like Yogi Bar and those types. Preston's gonna get himself another one just because he's feeling himself, and that's gonna make it 2nd and 8, and that'll take us to the second quarter. 32's up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Gotta be a handoff again. And this time he's not going too much further, a couple yards. 3rd and 6 coming. Shotgun set here. Gonna pass it again, looking for a man left side. Gonna be caught right at the sticks, and Carlton Banks is gonna climb that ladder. 1st and 10 again here for Huntington Beach. High pointing the ball, bringing it down, holding on to it through contact. Can't be mad at that. Preston once again close to that line of scrimmage. He's been living in this area all game long. Gonna go left side with the pass, trying to stiff arm, and he'll get close to the 10. 2nd and medium coming up. Jack James up in here. What's happening? 10 more entries to get another spin. He's going to play later on this week, faking the handoff here, standing tall, looking around, taking off to run, looking to get the first down, and he's going to get hit before he could get the first. It's going to be 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Almost got a man off sides. Looking for a man in the middle of the field, and going to be incomplete. As number 34, I believe that's Bombard, coming through with the big hit. And that's going to make it 4th down. And Huntington Beach filling themselves again. Going to be a handoff. They send a blitz, and they're going to go ahead and get through this time. And their first big play on the run defense stands them up. And there's no points coming on the board here for Huntington Beach. Beautifully done blitz led by the big homie DeMarcus Freeman. Preston was almost back there. He got picked up by the blocker, but Anchorage is like, okay, if anything's going to happen, it's going to be through the pass. We are not letting you run that football. As that's going to put Anchorage back onto the field. And it's going to be a handoff here. There goes the big homie Brewer past the 20. 1st and 10 there for number 6. Shotgun set again, looking for a man to give it back to Brewer. Why not? It's been working, cutting around, picks up about 3. 2nd and 7 coming. Second and 7 coming up here. Davin back there again. Handoff, pushing forward, and he's gonna get stuck that time. Great defense there by Dennis Wawa. Gonna make it 3rd down and 6 coming up, pressing on the sideline. Third and 6 coming. Here comes the pass, looking for a man, spinning around and running out of time, and there goes old leg crusher, bringing them down in what is supposedly his final season. Trying to at least end it with 10 sacks. He's on his way. Add me to a group chat on Discord. Okay. Making something good. Sending this one away, and it's going to be inside the 30 before the return. Trying to get past the defense, but not too much you could do there. It's going to set up 1st and 10. And we'll see what happens here. Ulf Jacobson with a great start to his game. Gonna be a handoff. There goes Ulf, who's gonna bounce around, and he's gonna pick up about 6. Six and a half minutes left in the second quarter, still tied 7 apiece. Handoff here, cutting up, 1st down, easy money. Getting close to midfield with that play, and that ground game has been working for Huntington Beach. One of the reasons why they're able to move the ball down the field so easily. Handoff here, another big hole there for Ulf, and he's over 70 yards rushing now here in the first half. 2nd and medium coming up. Passing middle of the field, and a diving catch there by Kovu Udinsky. What a catch there by the tight end, making it happen. 1st and 10 coming up, and I believe he's leading all tight ends in touchdowns. He's been doing very well here in Huntington Beach for his rookie campaign. 1st and 10 coming. Handoff here. Got some blocks. Preston right there once again making a tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 6. And that's going to be a false start there. Back him up to about the 35-yard line. Make that 2nd down a little bit more difficult. Shotgun here. 2nd and 11. Going to pass it. They're going to send 4. Look in the middle of the field and caught. 1st down play down to the 15. And there goes the big home at Houston Wilson. And Huntington Beach is just finding ways after ways to keep this drive alive. Wardell Mims there in coverage, but got beat on that quick coverage. Maybe he'll need some more press. Stop some of these speedy wide receivers from getting off the line, maybe. Play recognition could help. Going to be passing it again, sending 4 left side and caught. 2nd and medium coming up. Huntington Beach doing a great job staying ahead of the sticks, making their life easier. Going to be taking this one, but could not complete it. 3rd and medium coming up. There was a point where Wardell Mims was the top-rated cornerback on their team that actually got taken over by John Fowler. Is going to see the pass here, looking for a man left side. Is going to be caught, and he's going to rumble up in there, and the run is going to make him 6 points richer. There goes Carlton Banks, another score here for the Voyagers. And that quick out route, one of the hardest routes to guard for any cornerback of any stage in their career. Looked like Bombard was matched up with them, and he backed a little bit too far off inside, made that job easier. And that's going to put Huntington Beach back on the board, 14-0, a 9-play, 70-yard drive, lasting over 4 minutes. Anchorage still has time to do something. And then this one away. Anchorage coming back onto the field, and it's going to be a return, looking for some blocks here, and it's going to make it to about the 20. It's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Dissolving up in here. What's popping, homie? Going to pass it here, looking for a man, spinning away from the pressure, throws off the back foot to find his halfback for a gain of 2. Good job to avoid the sack there and throw an accurate pass under pressure. He's scouting around, taking some notes. Coming off of a pretty good victory, if I do say so myself, there in Charlotte, making it happen. Beating the Detroit Hellhounds earlier. If you missed it, go check out the chat. Check out the YouTube stream. There's going to be a pass here. Looking for a man. Going to launch this deep right side, and it's going to be deflected by a guy that I'm saying is a top 3 cornerback as of right now. Jason Breeze Jr. is that good. I don't care what no one says. 3rd and 8 is coming up. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, middle of the field, and incomplete. And that is going to be a stalled drive to give Huntington Beach one more chance before the end of the first half. And the offense here for Anchorage needs to find some life. After that long touchdown, it's been kind of tough sledding. As we're going to see Mr. Crestview send this one away. Going to turn it around past the 30 to about the 33. It's going to be 1st and 10. Looking left side, wide open again is Banks. Going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10 here, passing it again. Deathridge looking beautiful today, but that is a swat there by Bryce Walker. And it's going to make it 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe if he turned around a little bit, could have been an interception opportunity right there. Preston there once again in that box, looking for a man to guard. Going to toss it, and this pass is going to be incomplete. Bryce Walker with 2 straight plays, making incomplete passes, 3rd and 10. And there goes the free agent signing coming into play. Shotgun here. And they're gonna pass it here, looking for a man. The pocket is looking nice. He's gonna launch it deep and going to be caught again. Houston Wilson says that he's got it, or they'll beat again tonight, and is gonna put Anchorage in a 2-score deficit. And what a beautiful pass there by Deathridge. No sort of defense for the perfect pass. He was about a yard away from him. As Preston's going at it against Ty. Like, what was that on the sideline? Kick is going to be up and good. And we're going to go ahead and see Anchorage come back onto the field. Sending this one away again. It's going to be returned here. Taking it past the 20. Actually past the 15. I should say too about the 20. And Smoke Rivers back onto the field here. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man. Going to go short to Juice, and he's going to turn up. First down play and getting out of bounds with it. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. As Ty White makes the entrance up in here. What's happening, girl? And we got 9 entries so far, so we need another 6. And we could get ourselves another spin tonight. You never know. Make sure you invite your people. Even if your team ain't playing, we're all a family here. That's what I say. It's going to be passing it again. Going to go short with it again. Turn it up. And it's going to be another first down play. And there goes number 11. Is that Braylon Hot Run right there? Yes, it is. His first official catch here in the United Sim Football Association. It took him a few weeks, but he's definitely in the business. He's definitely in the business right now. As they're going no huddle here. He looked like me from 2 years ago, and he's going to go ahead and launch this deep to the left side and overthrows Juice. And that was a touchdown. That was definitely a touchdown right there. But the pass slightly off the mark. Gonna fake the handoff here, looking for a man. Gonna go deep middle of the field and going to be deflected out of the hands of Braylon Hot Rum. And there goes that man again, Jason Breeze Jr. Breeze Island. He says, welcome to it. 3rd and 10 coming up. He said he made the audible too. We had that. That's definitely true. There's going to be a shotgun here. Going to be passing it, looking for a man, middle of the field. It's going to be caught. It's going to be Hot Rum. Hot Rum taking it the distance. Not going to be touched. And I don't know what's up with his legs. I'm going to check him out. But regardless of that, he says he running so hard, the black coming off of his jersey. And the rookie gets it done here tonight. Good job. And they're back to a 1-score affair here. Dan Crestview looking to knock this one through. Kick is up, and kick is going to be good. 21-14 is your score. Scoring right before halftime. Can't be too mad at it. And that's going to give Huntington Beach 29 seconds to do something here. Sending this one away here, going into the back of the end zone, a kneel down in Huntington Beach. 29 seconds on the clock. Let's see what they could do in the second quarter. Gonna be getting the first down play, calling the timeout. Carlton Banks once again having himself a solid game tonight. It's gonna be 1st and 10. He said, "We get the ball after the half, just get the stop, and we'll cover from there." First and 10, coming right side and gonna be caught, tackled once again by Preston. And it's gonna be 2nd and inches coming. Nine tackles here in the first half. And I'm assuming he's already at 10 because he should have at least one assisted tackle up to this point. It's going to be passing it here, looking for a man right side, and going to be incomplete again. Bryce Walker coming through with some big deflections so far tonight. Passing it, they're going to send for pocket once again, solid, and he's going to go deep again and going to be deflected. This time, Wardell Mims wins that battle. And that's going to be a stop on 3rd down. And that's going to be sent inside the 20 to the 10-yard line. Anchorage, they're well intent to kneel this one out and take it to the half. And we'll go ahead and get the spin going, the first one of the week. Who's going to win prize numero uno of the giveaway? As we're going to check out some statistics. We'll check out some highlights as I'm doing the spin right now. You see right there the first touchdown of the game earlier. Bad angle and a broken tackle got Huntington Beach on the board, and then you'll see the big homie Smoke Rivers throwing that to Hot Rum. Look like he got some resistance bands on his legs as he's running. He said he's working them legs out. But that's going to put Anchorage back onto the board, 1 touchdown away. And looks like we have 25 TPE here for the first prize, and it's gonna go to Dallas's very own TJ Blackman. So congratulations there in the chat to the big homie. He's gonna get himself 25 TPE pretty quick. We'll go ahead and throw that in the chat so I don't forget, because I am liable to forget. But we starting out big. Gotta make sure you get your people in. As that one's going to get sent away. And I just went and posted that. Getting it started here, TJ Blackman. Getting it done. Ryan Davis saying ew when Caboose said Ulf Jacobson for MVP. He's having a decent enough campaign to talk about it. I'd say he's one of the top 5 players statistically. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man. Gonna throw a short. It's gonna be caught by Brewer, and he's not gonna get too much after the catch. It's gonna be 3rd and 7 coming up. Going to be passing it, looking, goes left side and wide open, turn it up, and Sean Justice comes through again on 3rd down. Had a touchdown earlier, but his teammate Braylon Hot Rum coming through with the score. He says he can still get through. Those updates are working. First and 10, passing it again, looking for a man, going right side and caught, turn it up, and gonna rumble to make it 2nd and 10. Shotgun set. Passing it again, looking for a man, left side and caught, turn it up, and there goes Jamar Carr. Haven't said his name all game, but he's going to make it happen. And that's going to move Anchorage further inside Huntington Beach territory. Nice job so far. Gonna be passing it here, looking for a man. Gonna go left side. Is gonna be caught. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Gonna be passing it here, looking left side and caught. 1st down play again, and Juice is gonna pick up another 1st down play. 200 yards passing so far for the big home of smoke. It's gonna make it 1st and 10 coming. Gonna be faking the handoff here, looking for a man. Middle of the field and got sniped. Is gonna be picked off. Cherry Scrim, the strong safety, making it happen. And a beautiful drive by Anchorage stopped cold in his tracks, and the boys in blue take over. I see where he was going with it, but the safety on top, he read that play all the way, trying to fit that one to Fowler. Beautifully done. And that's going to put Tyler Deathridge back onto the field. First turnover of the game in favor of Huntington Beach. We'll see if they could take advantage of it. It's going to be a handoff, finding a crease and picking up a lot more than what it probably should have done. And it's going to be 9 on the play. What's going on, K Banger? What's happening? Going to be faking a handoff here, looking, throws right side and over the head of that receiver. He's not touching that. It's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. Anchorage with the chance to hold them away from some points after the missed opportunity. Gonna be handoff, 1st down, a whole lot more. There goes Ulf pushing forward past the 35. And once again, Ulf Jacobson getting it done on 3rd down. Gonna make it 1st and 10 again. Gotta be big handoff, and Preston adding on with the tackle there. It says, Ulf be eating today. since we can't stop them ourselves, let me scroll up real quick, see what y'all saying. Yeah, someone put, yeah, because someone put some something in Ulf Jacobson's W. Tie fighting to get the defense to get the ball back on the Anchorage side, as we're going to see a handoff, and Caleb Howard's going to pick up a gain of 4. It's going to be 3rd and 3 coming. Third and 3, passing it again, look for a man, going to spin around, throws left side, and going to be incomplete. And that is going to be a stop there on 3rd down, Anchorage. Getting the football back. Sending this one away here. And it looks like it is going to bounce over the heads of a couple of Anchorage defenders, and that could have turned pretty bad there, but it's going to make it 1st and 10. Sean Justice, 5 catches, 114 yards so far today. A touchdown on top of it. Shotgun set coming up here. Going to look for a man. Going to quick pitch left side. Justice breaks the tackle after the catch and picks up the 1st. And there's some in this juice right here. I think he got some special in that W. Why is HBV using their 10th season anniversary field? Because I didn't change it. I thought that was going to stay regardless because they cracked 10 years. But I didn't change that. I didn't think of changing that. Going to be pushing past the 30. And it's going to be a solid game again. Oh, okay. Well, I'll change it. I don't know what I'll put in that place, though. Going to be faking the handoff, and Smoke's going to take off to run. 1st down play right past the 40. Hangs on. And the drive continues here for Smoke and the gang. No, don't worry about it. I'll just edit it. I'll just edit it when this game's done. 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff, and it looks like Davin Brewer's going to get stopped right before he could cross the line of scrimmage. It's going to make it 2nd and 11. Because I did add, what's the name, the banner to the side of the field, so I'll just keep it the same. Just edit it in. 2nd and 11 here. That means I have to do the same thing for the other fields too, because we're going to see a pass right side, and that was dangerous. 3rd and 11 coming. Going to be passing it, looking for a man. Going to go short with it. It's caught by Brewer, but he's going to get tackled immediately. The check down doesn't help him keep the drive alive, and it's going to make it 4th and 7. Sending this one away here. Gonna bounce around to about the 10-yard line, and here comes Howard Deathridge back onto the field. Wolf Jacobson, he feeling himself. He says, give me the ball back. They can't stop me. Might as well keep feeding me. Gonna be incomplete there. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. Second and 10, handoff, pushing forward, finding a big hole, but Brendan Barbo made it Not as big as it potentially could have been. 3rd and 4 coming up. Third and 4 coming up here. Faking the handoff to Ulf. Gonna go left side with the turn up, and he's got that speed to pick up the rest of the yards needed. It looked like Anchorage was in a decent enough position to make it happen, but Darius Slade II, as soon as he caught that football, he just took off running. And that was a bad angle there by number 36. First and 10 here. Gonna be a handoff and gonna get to about the 35-yard line. Another gain of 5. Final 3 seconds here. Will they hike the football? No, they will not. Take us to the 4th quarter. Throw your 4s up in the chat. Got ourselves a great game here tonight. Let's go ahead and get into it. Second and medium coming up. Gonna pass this one right side and had a man open, and Anchorage was lucky because that was potential touchdown right there. You missed a close game so far. Both teams putting on a great job up to this point. They're going to look right side and they caught him sleeping. Going to get the first down. Wardell Mims makes the tackle, and that's going to make it first down coming up. Did Brewer fumble tonight? No, he did not. As we're going to see a handoff pushing forward, and there goes off. He's not fumbling either. Past the 35-yard line off Jacobson. Adding on to what has been a great season for him. He's making it look easy here, and is going to make it first and 10. Going to be passing it here, looking, throwing the left side and caught. Going to make it 2nd and 1 coming up here. How is he so fast? Ulf? I mean, he's still fast. One of the more upgraded halfbacks in the league. 2nd and 1 coming up here. Looking to go left side and nothing doing there. That's going to make it 3rd and 1 coming up. Yeah, I think we have 2 top 3 rated halfbacks in the league right now in this game with Brewer and Ulf. As we're going to see a handoff, and there goes that run defense. El Jefe, the GOAT, sits him down. And that's going to make it 4th and 3 coming up. Sending this one away. Kick is up, and we're back to a 2-score affair. Barely making that one through is Aiden Teixeira, but barely is better than almost. And that's going to make it 24-14. Anchorage still has 9.5 minutes in eternity in a football game to try to get back into this one. sending this one away here. Gonna be returned, taking it past the 20, cutting around, and he's gonna get stuck right at the end of that play. That's gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up. Smoke, they need to get it popping here. Looking to pass it here, looking in the field, and caught. There goes Justice again past the 45-yard line. A beautiful game so far by the wide receiver number 0, making it happen. And he says he's going to keep on popping off if they keep leaving that middle of the field open. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Anchorage. Going to be handing this one off, pushing forward, 1st down, past midfield, past the 1st down mark, and there goes Brewer. Now he's picking up his rushing yards. Hasn't really been doing too much. I don't think he's had too many opportunities. They've been kind of more of a pass balance type of mode here in this ball game, as they're going to go into the shotgun. And they're going to fake the handoff, and they're going to try him on the read option. Is going to push forward and going to get about 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Come on, let's go. Let's dominate this. Once again, we got to get.
Is there Smoke running looking funny as hell? Yeah, you're right. That means you need to pick his speed up. It's going to be passing it. Looks left side. It's going to be caught. Staying in bounds is Sean Justice, doing it again. Hitting him with that out route. And it works to perfection. Another 1st down play. Faking the handoff. They're going to try it again. He's got a little room, and he's going to pick up about 2. 2nd and 8 coming up here. As they're going to pass it here, looking for a man, going to go short with it and caught, turn it up, getting to around the 29-yard line to set up 3rd and medium. Less than 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Anchorage still has time to do something. Going to need to get a play off right side, and nothing doing there. It's going to be 4th and medium. And in this situation, a field goal, still a good thing. They'll make it a 1-score game. They just got to make sure that they cash out the next time they get the football. As Dan Crestview moves onto the field. And this is going to be around a 46-yard field goal. Ty White the holder, and he's going to hold up. And he's going to knock it through Broadway pretty easy. And that's going to make it back to a 1-score affair. Now their defense needs to step up. Stop off, then we right back in this game, is what Sean Justice says as he walks back to the side of the field, back to the sideline, I should say. And this one is going to go once again in the back of the end zone, kneeling down, and it's going to be Ulf Jacobson. You see right there, already over 140 total yards on the evening. Handoff here, pushing forward, gonna get to about the 30. Like another gain of 5. Both got to get at least 200 yards today. That's what the big boss man upstairs said. Second and medium coming up. Faking it. Actually, no fake at all. Breaks one tackle on the first down play past the 40-yard line. I thought he was going to get stopped, but maybe I haven't seen Ulf Jacobson play to this level in quite some time. It's going to be 1st and 10, and number 34 is looking to burn some clock. Ty's like, I hate this running back. Well, you don't have to worry about him on this play. They're going to go ahead and sub him out, and they're going to throw it to the other halfback, going to turn it up, and Preston's going to be over there to meet him for yet another tackle on the game. It's going to be 2nd and 3. Preston trying to force the fumble out, not to be. Yeah, that is Cabooses player Ulf Jacobson, along with his linebacker that plays for Pittsburgh. Arn Jacobson is going to be handoff again, spinning off another man for another first down, over 150 yards, rushing the football. What can this dude not do? Yeah, his regression is going to hit soon, so he probably has this season and next season to be as effective like this. He hasn't decided on when he's going to retire, but he does have a player coming up soon. He's going to pass this one middle of the field, and he's going to get stuck at the end of that play, but Carlton Banks is sure-handed as any other receiver in this league. Going to hold on to it. 2nd and 1 coming. Handoff here in a hole big enough to pick the first down up, and Anchorage is now starting to call the timeouts here.
Come on, baby, rock and roll. Nickel, nickel.
1st and 10, passing it again, looking right side and gonna be caught. Kovu Udinski there. And yeah, that is true. Yeah, Mr. Sandman, that's a filler, because technically his defensive player was still active when he came to the league, so he can't use Sandman as his player unless he retired him. So he's gonna go ahead and hold on to that. 2nd and 1 coming up here. Gonna be a handoff, pushing forward, gonna cut through, and it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. No more timeouts here for Anchorage, so all they have is the 2-minute warning to try to slow down the clock. They're already in field goal range as well. Ulf Jacobson back there. A handoff again, bouncing around, and Preston and number 53, Matthias Sutherland, there to slow him down. The former Huntington Beach Voyager making a play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Gonna be a kneel down. 3rd and 11 coming. More clock coming off of the field. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Handoff, cutting through, gonna get inside the 20. Preston with yet another tackle on the game, and that's 12 total solo tackles. Unfortunate for Anchorage, those tackles don't increase the scoreboard, but another great individual effort there. As Ulf saying, get Preston off of me. You gotta do better. You ain't faking out his teammates like that. If you're going up against 23, kick is up, and that barely squeezes through. Anchorage needed that miss, and that's going to put it to a 2-score ball game here. And we'll see what Anchorage could do with the remaining portion of this time. Only 36 seconds. It's going to be a tall task. Yeah, he was really close. And we'll see the big homies return it. Here comes Aiden sending it away to the back of the end zone again. Kneel down. I mean, it didn't really matter because y'all scored on that drive. It was Hot Rum that scored like 4 plays later or something like that. So it didn't affect too much. Gonna be passing it, looking for a man. Gonna throw that left side and gonna be caught once again by Smoke, who's at least gonna add on to the statistics here tonight. As they're gonna let the clock rumble. They don't have a way to stop the clock except for a kneel down. I mean, a spike. Probably his best game. I'd probably agree with you at that. 7 seconds left. Probably have a chance for 2 plays here. Second and 10 coming up, passing it again, looking for a man. Gonna go ahead and launch this deep to the right side, and there's no one there. And there's 2 more seconds left. I guess I called it there with 2 seconds. And I'll go ahead and get the spin going. Got 10 entries again for the final draw of the evening. And what will be the prize for this one? And it's going to be a pass right side and incomplete, and that is going to draw this game to a close. Anchorage falls short for the 2nd straight time, while Huntington Beach avoids going 3-0. They're going to get the victory, and I'm pretty sure that ties them up with Detroit in the Western Conference after what happened earlier today. Their loss to Charlotte. So pretty interesting to see how the Western Conference is now, but we'll check about that in a little bit. Let's check the stats. And I believe I said 25 TPE again, right? So we'll get that going as we're looking through the stats here. Go ahead and hit that draw entrant button, and it is going to go to Caboose. We'll see if he decides to give it to one of his players or will he let it go. As we go ahead and check the stats here, Tyler Deathridge and Smoke Rivers doing their thing. Great job there. Going into the rushing side of things, 26 for 160, 1 TD. Davin Brewer 9 for 47, looking real nice. And see the rest of the stats here, just clicking through real quick. Sean Justice, you see him right there before I clicked over. Carlton Banks had a great game. Kovu did great. Houston Wilson doing his thing, 69 yards, so nice. Caleb Howard doing his thing. Billy Silly got a catch, and the longest catch, 49 yards, but a few drops there. Houston Wilson during that long TD. As we go to the other side, Sean Justice, 9 catches, 178, 1 TD. Great job. Davin Brewer, 5 for 10. Hot Rum, 2 for 65 in the TD. DeMarcus Freeman, 1 for 3. Jamar Carr, 1 for 14. Isaiah Fowler, he had a drop, and he was the only drop here for this team. So great job there by the receivers, not dropping a lot of footballs. Sean Justice got the longest catch of the day, 57 yards. Pre-Dot with 14 total tackles. Kenny Bombard, his strong safety counterpart, getting 13. Just going down the list a little bit there. Sutherland and Noble getting 3. Wardell getting 3. Sandman getting 1. Ty White and Tino getting 1. Tackles for loss right there by Golden Freeman. No sacks on the day. That definitely didn't help things. Got to get to Deathridge if you want to get a victory. Let him stand tall. He's going to pick you apart, and that's exactly what he did. As we move to the other side here, I believe there's only one sack the whole game, and that was by Oleg Crusher. Wiley Coyote led with 10 tackles. As we go through the rest of the tacklers here, T. Knight with 1, Sansone, Watkins, Brickley, and Oleg and Howard getting 1 tackle. A few tackles for loss there. Oleg Crusher with 1 sack. Cherry Scrim with the INT. Great job by the rookie. 1 pass deflection as well. And that should be all of the stats there for that play. Looking at the kickers, both of them perfect today. Teixeira and Crestview, good job there. All the opportunities they give, they made it happen. Crestview averaging 48. Teixeira averaging 42 on the punts. Kick return, Quinn James 3 for 61. That's it there. Jason Breeze averaging 2 for 11 on the punt returns there. As we look into the scoring summary for the people that miss, Ulf and Sean Justice scored in the first. Banks, Wilson, and Hot Rum scored in the second. No scoring in the third, and then a few field goals there by both of the guys there. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here, and we're going to go ahead and take this one to tomorrow on YouTube. So make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be Tampa Bay at Pittsburgh. Should be a fun matchup as always. Don't go anywhere. The games keep rocking and rolling. But until then, we'll go ahead and talk to you later.